The thing that was most important to me was the preservation of the ideas in the story and the themes, and then that the characters have the same kind of relationships. Like, plot is never that important to me. What's important to me is that people feel watching the movie the way I wanted them to feel reading the book. And I think Jake Schreier, the director of this movie, did a great, great job of that. I'm always fascinated by people who make unusual choices, people who take life paths that are very different from mine, or very different from the standard ones. You know, like I live in the suburbs and I'm married and I have two kids, and and that was the life that I was expected to have. It's also a life I'm quite happy to have. But I'm fascinated by people who refuse to give in to those conventions and who make different choices. And so that was the first thing that interested me about Margot. I was also very interested in the way that someone like Q looks at her. You know, as I'm sure you know, Spiegelman is a German word that means, her last name means like mirror man. Mm-hmm. And when people look at Margot, they don't see Margot. They see a reflection of themselves. Like, you know, they're not able to understand her. They're not able to imagine her complexly. And I think with a lot of people who make unusual life choices, that's the case. We struggle to see them as fully human, and we make a lot of assumptions about them. Yeah, friendship for me definitely means that sometimes you've got to take some risks. I think friendship for me means being in it together, whatever it is. You know, being with someone in times of grief and in times of joy and in times of intense need. That's what my best friend means to me, and what it meant in high school too. Hi. Thank you so much for your support of my work, including Margos Spuren, and also Das Schicksal ist ein Mieseverräter. It means so much to me, and I feel very, very lucky to be read so widely here, because in my experience, young German readers read with great depth and complexity. And I also want to thank I also want to thank my translator, Sophie Zeitz. Sophie is a friend of mine and a brilliant, brilliant translator. I think she might be a better writer than I am, because I think she makes my books better in German than they are in English. So thank you, Sophie.